Next Chapter isn't just a local nonprofit that aims to prevent veteran suicide in El Paso and Pueblo counties. It also participates in numerous community projects.
And this year, the staff is spearheading a big one that will provide benefits for many years to come.
I'm just hoping that I am honored the same way that we're trying to honor these individuals when I pass.
Jose Ramirez is a 25-year veteran of both the Army and Marines, much of that as a member of the Special Forces, and he knows what it's like to lose a fellow service member. While placing wreaths at Roselawn Cemetery in Pueblo back in December, he learned that the cemetery didn't know how many veterans were buried there. As a staff member of Next Chapter, Jose decided that needed to change.
It's important for us to understand and know who our veterans are that are laid to rest here.
Around that same time in December, UC Health, a partner in the Next Chapter program, was taking over Parkview Hospital and saw this effort as a way to engage and support the Pueblo community.
Having help from these organizations is absolutely fantastic.
Ray Brown is the director of grounds and facilities at Roselawn, as well as a veteran himself. He explained that 66,000 people are buried at Roselawn, some dating back to the 1870s. And while the cemetery does have a record of everyone buried here, documenting the military status of everyone across the 125-acre property is something he couldn't do on his own.
I just don't have the time to go through and look at each one of the graves and identify veterans.
So he and Jose are recruiting a few dozen volunteers to come out in May and use a special app to map out all veteran grave sites, even add a photo of each one.
That mapping software allows you to drop a pin as far as where locations are. So it'll give you a grid with 10-digit grid, or it can give you a Latin long to the location. You can take a picture and drop that picture onto that pin so you have a marker.
The head of the Next Chapter program hopes this opportunity to serve might even be a form of therapy for many veterans who are struggling with their separation from the military.
Providing an opportunity like this to the veteran community in Pueblo to come and help us is an opportunity for them to return to that service and to continue to live that, that oath of service that we took when we joined the military.
And while Roselawn may be the first to undergo this massive mapping project, the hope is to move on to other cemeteries to ensure that all veterans that have passed are identified and remembered. Now, the dates that volunteers are needed are May 4th and May 11th, both Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we have some details on how to get involved right now on our website. They're hoping to have about 40 to 50 people on each day. Also, if you're related to a veteran who's buried at Roselawn, but their gravesite doesn't indicate that they served, you're asked to reach out to the cemetery and let them know so they can be recognized as well.